Okay, so today I'm very excited because I'm gonna make pizza dough, which in the Wood house we do pizza at least once a month, sometimes twice, but you know, we do it homemade because it's a lot more fun, and I have the nice island here so we all can be together making our individual pizzas. Let me run down the list of ingredients for the pizza dough. It's 4 cups bread flour, and I'll explain that in a minute. 1 teaspoon of sugar, 1 envelope of instant dry yeast, 2 teaspoons kosher salt, 1.5 cups of water at 110 degrees, so you gotta warm that up, and 3 tablespoons of olive oil. So I got my my water here is right at 110 exactly, actually. So that's pretty good. I have my thermometer here, so you can use any thermometer. I doubled the recipe because this recipe is for 2 pizzas. So we're gonna make 4. Everyone likes to make their own, so I make one, Chance makes one. If Vega's here, she makes one, and Daniel makes one. So I have 8 cups of flour. So we're gonna start by mixing the dry ingredients first. So we gotta get the flour in here. The salt and the sugar and the dry yeast. So you would be using 1 pack. I'm using 2 because I doubled the recipe. I'm just gonna mix that around a little bit. Okay, good enough. Now, slowly gonna add the water and the oil. Not all of the oil, because for the 2 pizzas, you're gonna add like 1 tablespoon and then hold it to use for your bowl so the dough don't stick in the bowl. You can kind of grease the bowl, but I'm gonna add the water first. So that's what you want. You want so the dough is not sticking to the side, everything's incorporated. Here's a tip, because the tip counts. So corny, man, so corny. You can always, if the dough is too wet, you can always add flour. But if it's too dry, what are you gonna do? You can't really, you could add more water when it's in here, but when you get it on your surface, you can't. So just, if it's too wet, it's really easy to add some more flour. So that's what I suggest you do. And I held a little of the oil and there's still a little of the water left that I don't need. So we're just gonna take this out, put some flour down, and we're gonna knead it a little bit. And that's it. There's your pizza dough. I know for some people, making your own pizza dough seems kind of intimidating, or maybe like, I could just buy it, or I could just buy a already made crust. It's just way better. And this recipe, it's actually a Bobby Flay recipe that I picked up from him. Using the bread flour is the key, because you can get a crispier bottom on the pizza using this flour. And that's it, there's your dough. We're gonna let it rise a little bit. You can let it, rise for a day. You could use it the same day, just give it some time to rise, maybe 4 or 5 hours. That's it, there's the pizza dough. Okay, so the pizza dough's done, but tonight I'm gonna go live and make pizza for you. So if you wanna do it together, make sure you have your dough already done. Have your sauce, your favorite sauce. Doesn't matter if it's jar sauce or whatever, your toppings, anything you want to put on it, and we can do it together, and I'll be taking questions. I'm excited and I can't wait to go live with you guys. So see you tonight. The wood